Well, let's see how the economy is doing after these weeks, after these few days. Hello, guys. Welcome to yet another update. We are very near the end of the month, basically just like 4 days, something like that. This is the SP500 chart, the index. Remember, this is part of my predictions. I always predict several stocks and cryptocurrencies and index indicators and forex currencies, gold, silver, whatever, you name it, I can predict it, and with extreme levels of accuracy. If you don't believe me, all you have to do is watch my previous predictions and compare the charts, especially when the first day that I published them. For example, in this case, I published this chart on the 1st of October, so you have basically an entire month of reviewing this prediction and see how accurate this is. And you guys know, basically, every single circle has a different color, and they represent either uptrends for the green colors, downtrends for the red, and basically either very volatile or very range days on the yellow ones. So, for example, we had, this is the index, okay? So, for the index, we had this Monday, 28th of October, in a red circle. That means that day was going to be a downtrend, and that's basically what we got. For example, you can see that this is where the brace starts and this is where it ends. So it is indeed a downtrend. It's not very incredibly powerful. It's not like, for example, the massive volatility downtrend that we saw, for example, in parts of the Friday or in most of the day of the 22 of October, for example, 23. So it was not that dramatic, which is good, because it's always good for the economy to have a very easy Monday. If we can have an uptrend, well, at the very least, an easy Monday where corrections are not that strong is very ideal. So that's what we got for today. And the last days, for example, we have a very extremely volatile Friday, exactly like I predicted, guys. You know, I just told you, yellow circles mean either volatility or range. And what we got for that Friday, last Friday, 25th of October, extreme volatile day. You can see that in the first hour, you can see massive green candles all the way up. But then after that, just massive red candles almost consecutively, downtrend, and the price just dumps and tries to recover, but dumps again. So it was a very, very volatile day, that Friday. That was very volatile. And in my previous videos, I of course make detailed updates of the previous day. So I don't have the time, and I won't bother doing all the rest of the days that just passed. You can watch my last videos if you want to know those details. But basically, you can see that for this prediction of the SP500 index, basically 100% accurate, almost. We have a couple days where maybe things didn't pan out exactly as I predicted. For example, this day, the 15th of October, was a complete surprise, but nonetheless, we got the recovery on the 16th, just like I was anticipating. So yeah, that's the SP500 chart. And we'll be looking at the NVIDIA chart right now. But before I continue with the NVIDIA chart, I want to invite you all to subscribe, share, and like. And give me your comments, guys. Give me especially your likes and comments. That's what I like the most, and that's what really helps the channel grow faster, very fast. Okay, so with the NVIDIA chart, we see a very similar day, but not that dramatic. For example, we can see that it does indeed on a slightly lower position than it started, but it's not that big, at least compared to the index. It's basically a yellow day, basically dominated mostly by range. And that was indeed the prediction for this chart, for this NVIDIA stock. We had that this will be either today or tomorrow could be yellow days. So there's still a chance for tomorrow could be a yellow day trending upwards. I think that will be the case, because we have the same day shared by two circles. We have a green and a yellow circle sharing that single day. So it most likely is going to be a kind of lazy day, or could be a very volatile day trending upwards, slightly upwards, could be. That's basically my take on what tomorrow is going to be like. But the end of the week for NVIDIA is going to be basically red, guys. So we have to watch out, because for those of you who really have been watching me for a long time ago, in my other predictions, for example, many other predictions, I have predicted NVIDIA consecutively for many months already. For example, you can see that this is August right here. And on this August prediction that I told you guys, I had the final day of the month, the final day of the prediction, the final circle, a red circle. So whenever that happens, it really indicates very powerful corrections near the end of the month. For example, we can see that we have a powerful correction starting basically in the final hours of the 27th, continue on the 28th, getting worse by the 29th, and basically the day of the 30th of August was basically kind of a yellow day with lots of volatility, lots of it. But yeah, this is maybe what we could see this time in October, in the final days of October, and this downtrend energy could extend to the first days of November, like the first couple days, something like that, because that's what we just saw that happens on August, and that's what we can expect for the next, basically the first days of the month. But I still don't have the time to make that chart for the next month, because, and this is very important, because I want you guys to participate as always in the choosing of whatever stock, of whatever indicator or gold or forex currency that you want me to cover, because I want to benefit you guys as well. I want you guys to participate. This channel is very dynamic in that sense. So if you want me to cover a specific stock or a specific index, or if you want me to cover gold or silver or whatever other stock, let's keep it traditional, guys, because I do have a lot of people asking me to cover cryptocurrencies, and many of you maybe don't know, but I do cover cryptocurrencies, but I cover them separately in my crypto channel. So if you want to see cryptocurrencies, just go over to my crypto channel. It's called Phoenicia Crypto. So you can find it there. Very similar material. Basically just focus on cryptocurrencies on that channel. In this one, I just basically do only traditional stocks, traditional finance. So yeah, guys, you have the opportunity to choose. So give me your suggestions in the comments, and I will pick either one of two. I have been doing NVIDIA consecutively, and I think I will keep doing that, because what I told you guys many times before is that NVIDIA is the best and most important stock that you can track right now. Basically, by predicting NVIDIA, guys, I am able to predict a large chunk of the economy, just like you saw with the index chart. If you compare my predictions of the NVIDIA and the index chart, you can see that they are very similar. And that's amazing, considering that the index covers a lot more stocks. It's basically an indicator. It's not a stock that covers a lot of stocks. But just covering NVIDIA makes it very similar, which means that NVIDIA is so powerful that by itself, it really represents a large proportion of the market, a large chunk of it, at least on the relative terms. So that's why covering NVIDIA, at least for me, is extremely important, guys, because by covering NVIDIA, I'm basically covering with a large brush most of the market. So yeah, if you want another, for example, gold or silver, or maybe a forex pair or another indicator, for example, like the VIX or the Nasdaq or whatever, just write down in the comments, guys, what you guys want to see for the next month of November. So I have time to prepare those predictions and of course publish them on the first days. So having said that, guys, I think that's all for today. I'll be delivering the last update basically maybe later this week, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, especially just focus on my warning, guys, that I told you guys the final days could be the worst, so watch out for that. Having said that, that's all I have. I wish you a good day, and until next time, take care.